Welcome back to the podcast, Catch It, A New Perception. My name is Katuk. Looking forward as we move through this season, thinking about some of the things that we've talked about and some of the places where I am right now is very interesting. If you find people that have a passion for what you have for and you tune in on a regular basis, share this with them. Give it a thumbs up if you can appreciate it. One of the reasons I say that is because the only way that I can have an impact on certain people is for you to share it with them. Because there are certain people that could appreciate this that know nothing about this podcast. So please, if you think that someone could appreciate it, share it with them. And I like the idea of people being able to get something out of it. It's really why I do what I do when it comes to this podcast. I say this because I'm thinking about how I have been most recently getting through life. I've mentioned that I have cancer. The last episode I recorded came out after I had surgery. It was recorded before I had surgery. This is the first episode that I am putting out and actually recording post-surgery. I have 7 incisions on my abdomen. I had a cancerous tumor that grew by 1 centimeter over a period which was probably about a little less than 20%, maybe 15% over a month. Seemed to be getting large quickly. And I may have some chemotherapy in the near future. I do have at least stage 3 cancer. I do intend to keep doing this podcast through this, whatever this looks like. I may not always show up well. And I think it's important that I hold on to enough passion doing this, whether I can show up well or sometimes if I can just show up, I'll do my best. And I say that because I think that consistency is really important. I think that if I can put something out every week, that would be really cool. Maybe I can record a couple back-to-back and not have to try to do it on a day when I'm having chemo, if that is in my future. I believe it will be. So I'm not sure what this journey brings me. I'm not sure what it is that I'll be doing in the future. I just want to believe that I have enough passion to be able to continue doing this. Which brings me to the topic of this particular episode. Passion allows us to move through life. When you're passionate about something, you can appreciate what you're doing at that point in your life, if you're like me. And some people are passionate and they're gritting their teeth and they're almost bitter or angry with that passion because they're so passionate that they want that fight. I don't want to fight with cancer, I'll tell you that. That is a dangerous poison I want nothing to do with. I would rather rid myself of it. I don't know that I'm up for the good fight. I'm up willing to set it aside, willing to separate from it, willing to be done with it. Am I passionate about it? Yeah. Do I use different terminology? Yeah. Am I saying the same thing? Possibly. I just see sometimes people put so much energy into a fight and they're passionate about it. And I don't want that. I'm wore out enough. I live with a lot of fatigue today. It may be more in the future. I don't want so much like I feel like I have to fight this every day of my life. I want to enjoy life. I want quality of life. I want love in my life. Loving people is my business, and business is good. I'm passionate about that. I do some speaking engagements. I have the opportunity to do one this evening. I have one again in a couple of days. I have one again in a couple of weeks. So I'm staying busy with these speaking engagements. And one of the reasons is because I'm passionate about them. I'm passionate about some of the sacred circles that I sit in. The reason that I find myself so passionate about these things is because I have been told, and sometimes I'll say, I've been told, someone once told me that I impacted his life. I remember talking about a very specific instance one time on an episode of this podcast where someone had said that to me. And I've had numerous people, some of them repeat it numerous times, how much I've impacted their life. They'll say it in different ways. A man who's an elder to me by a decade, chronologically, telling the people in the sacred circle we stand next to, I've learned more from this man than anyone in my life. People will say it different ways. When I hear that, I believe that I can impact somebody again. That makes me passionate about wanting to continue to do the speaking engagements, want to continue to sit in these sacred circles, want to continue to do this podcast. Because I am passionate about this. I am passionate about the fact that I know that people can feel different than they once did. What is it you're passionate about? Have you thought about it? Do you live with it? Do you walk with it? Is your passion part of your life? I'm talking to a brother on the phone last night, and he's volunteering down in a prison. As he's leaving the prison, he goes down there on a regular basis. To this one particular, he does some other ones. I've done some of that myself in a couple of different locations, volunteering inside the prison walls. He's passionate about it. He knows what it means to him to go in there. He lives with passion. He walks with passion. And his life means something because he's passionate about what it is he's doing. What is it you're passionate about? Is it what gives your life meaning? Do you have to fight for that passion? Or can you just have that passion and gift something to someone without it being a fight? Not that I'm not determined. I am determined. I know that I use different terminology sometimes. I need something that makes sense to me. When I say that I'm wore out, I have some physical fatigue I've not known before this time in my life. Some of it was from the cancer presently, some of it I believe from the surgery. I have not been on any pain medication in a few days. I've been out of the hospital a week as of today. And when I was in the hospital, like I said, they put 7 incisions in my abdomen. They did a robotic surgery and removed a cancerous tumor. Found more cancer in the lymph nodes. I went on to contract pneumonia when I was in the hospital. I had a fever of almost 104. They were doing CT scans. They did EKGs. They were taking imaging. It was not necessarily easy. And the reason I say that is because I carry a lot of fatigue today. Just because I'm tired, just because I don't want to do certain things doesn't mean I don't have enough passion to carry it out. And this is what I think that life should be about for me, is to be able to have enough passion to be able to appreciate life, to see life the way that I do, and then reach out to other people and allow them to receive a gift that I was gifted. Allow it to come through me. It doesn't come from me. I don't have that. It may come through me. If they ever receive it, it's a message that comes through me, whether it's in this podcast or otherwise. I know that I've lived with passion about different things in my life. Because today I have a passion to be able to lift people up emotionally, I have a passion to be able to bring people out of the depths that they once lived in their mind, emotionally, physically, whatever that is. I'm willing to reach a hand out and allow them to help themselves. That's the passion I have, is that I believe that by example, I could lead someone to the light. Just show them. Walk shoulder to shoulder with them. Show them what it is I did. Tell them what I did and show them what I did. I'm passionate about this way of life. I'm passionate about living different. I'm very, very passionate about being able to assist other people to be gifted what it is that they can be gifted in this lifetime. Do you do the things that you're passionate about? How do you walk with it? Do you have passion but choose to not walk with it? Are you passionate about the job that you have for 40 hours a week? If you are, good for you. That's an incredible thing, because then you don't have to work. Then you get paid for your passion. And I know some people who work in the entertainment industry who truly, truly have a passion for the work that they do. Other people too. I know people who work as therapists in other positions who really have a passion for what they do. Some spiritual advisors. There's different people in the world that can make something monetary off of what they're also passionate about, and good for them. What I need to realize is that I am passionate about being able to watch people's light come on. Offer them light and love, and then watch the light come on. I'm passionate about it because I've seen it. I've seen people get lit up. I've seen people's lives change. I've seen it. I want more of it. That's why no matter how I feel or think about this podcast, I'll probably keep doing it, because every few episodes I hear something from someone and they're like, wow, thank you. I didn't think that way before. That's a really cool way of seeing it. Thanks for what you said. I hear it in other sacred circles. I hear it throughout my life that people appreciate me in their life. Do you tell people that you appreciate them? Do you let them know? Do you need to let them know? Whether it's your children, your grandchildren, your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, your in-laws, your spouse, your partner, friends, let them know. Tell them you appreciate them. I will walk through this lifetime forever being a student. I carry a heavy heart for myself today. In the near future, I'm under the impression you will see me shed tears on this podcast. I don't know what my journey will be. I do know that I'm willing to show up for it. I'm willing to be who I need to be. I'm willing to do things I don't want to do. And I'm going to do it with passion. And sometimes I know that passion comes out with a lot of excitement. And sometimes it maybe doesn't even come out all that good. And that's okay. Because I got a lot of passion. I appreciate being able to have this format, to be able to reach people. I appreciate being able to do this podcast. I appreciate being able to be honest on this podcast. Looking forward to next time. Live in harmony with and use the bounty of the land to bring kindness to the world. Dok Shao, okay?